Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Fallout 4. So, we're in the Institute. Why is it not? Elevator access denied. Ah,
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Jammed. Would need the key. Can't pick this.
okay.
Broken.
Sean?
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean. It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes. It's me. Your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh, shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew.
Uh-huh. Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun. You lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics, used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is.
That seems bugged.
What's going on here?
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize. Let's start.
Okay.
Give me...
I know.
Just...
I promise that. But I need... You have trapped... It's good to...
Sure.
I am.
It's really you.
Yes. In the vault. But then you... Is it really... And here...
Yeah.
To
Just
you,
keep
that,
skipping.
At that time,
Go through
science-
all this again.
So they
Uh-huh. So the weird science experiments...
in a manner of speaking. The Institute, plenty of that, even in their...
Uh-huh.
But then the Institute found... I was exact... I am the...
Sean.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
It doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately,
No.
the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I won't be a part of this. I can't.
Why? Because of the reputation of the Institute. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Your institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel. They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them. And you would side with them. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast at. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
I'm sorry to hear that. I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to stay. Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The
Uh-huh.
Network scanner holotape. Where would that be? Key. Ah, it doesn't look like there's any real loot here. Right. No.
No way to pick this. It's stuck.
Oh well, I've done what the Brotherhood asked me to do. Alright. Time to go and report back. Go speak to Proctor Ingram. The information. Already searched here, haven't I? Alright. Can't do anything with that. Alright. Well. Alright. Okay, so right. Okay, he's on the Pridman. Alright, let's go speak to him. I might as well turn in some stuff there as well. Oh, hey, Dan. Welcome back. Put my gun away.
Looks dead. One more and it's...
Yeah. I know. Put one more in its head just to make sure. Hey, dude.
Lancer Captain Kells has informed me that the Institute's on high alert, and you're to blame. Explain yourself, Knight.
The Institute is the enemy. I was simply doing my duty.
Your duty is to follow my orders to the letter, Knight. Your instructions were clear. You were to infiltrate the Institute, find Dr. Lee, and convince her to return to the Brotherhood. I'm extremely disappointed in you, Knight.
My apologies, Elder.
Apologies are meaningless. Brotherhood soldiers take responsibility for their actions and move on. I expect no less out of you.
Okay.
Fortunately, this incident doesn't change our current strategy. We have a contingency plan that's already being put into effect. It should ensure completion of our special project. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. And Knight, don't disappoint me again. Dismissed.
Okay. this way? No. That's outside. Ah, up these stairs, yes. I remember now. So I fucked up. I don't really care. The Institute's bad and I'm going to do what I want to do.
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I have the
I
technical
found some
documents.
technical documents for you.
These look rather promising. You certainly have a knack for this sort of work. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
Thank you. Where is she?
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Yes. Oh. Speaking of which,
Tegan,
Looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
I'll take a look.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
cool. Right. I want to keep that one. Might need them. Keep the medics. Yeah, we can have that. Keep that. Right. So what ammo do I need? Let's have a look. I've definitely shotgun shells, so I'm not even going to bother checking that. Find for fusion cells. Find for bullets as well, by the looks of things. Alright, let's have a look. Ooh. Ah. Okay, so... Gamma and Gatling laser. No, thank you. High-speed shredding minigun. Improved scattered overcharged laser rifle. Laser sniper barrel, minigun standard sight. Okay. We'll take those shotgun shells, thank you. Flare. Actually, how am I doing for plasma cartridges? Let's have a look. Yeah, I could do with a few more. None of these guns look very good. Goods look very gun. I'll come back for those when I've got some more stuff. Except
Feeling a bit nostalgic?
Hey,
Go ahead. Feel like trading some equipment?
yes. Grab that jet. Mentats. Should be fine with everything else.
excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
What can I get for you today?
Set me up.
Be my guest.
Okay, so we've got jets and mentat that I can sell. Okay. No, we'll come back. We'll come back for those fusion cores if I need them. Okay.
Charging into a situation, guns blazing.
Data. Garvey.
Good way to get yourself
Proctor
killed.
Ingram. So she must be outside. Guessing that she's yeah, she's back at the teleporter. Not so much for leaving me stuff. No, we'll leave you some supplies in the crate by the door. Yeah, right. Okay.
Your technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
Alright. Loading screen of doom. In there, I guess. No?
We'll stop the Institute. From Maxim and for the Brotherhood.
Hey, Proctor.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I build too. But that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you.
Okay.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Yeah, they'll win the war.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Yay! Liberty Prime! Hello, buddy! Hello, do you recognise me? Look.
The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Fortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
Did
In order to get
I not get enough
Prime
sensor
fully
modules and
operational,
cameras?
We're going to need your help.
I've already... Fine, what do you need?
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile. Every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. What we need is a robotics expert, and there's someone in Diamond City that fits the bill. Her name's Professor Skara. Locals say she's a wizard when it comes to fixing robots.
Okay.
Why don't you head over there and see if you can talk her into helping us? Oh, and take this with you. Once she sees one of those cerebro fusion adapters, I'm pretty sure she'll have a tough time saying no. In the meantime, I'll prep Prime's CPU and we'll see if we can't get the big guy moving.
Thank you. Dance, you feeling okay? Yay, we're gonna get Liberty Prime back. I've missed him. He was a good friend. Right, Diamond City. Yes. This way?
You have marvelous thoughts. Can't believe we do. Only one thing more time as I've already.
Huh. Here we go.
Sorry to let you down, but I'm afraid I'm not in the mood to teach biology lessons today.
If something's wrong, maybe I can help.
It's my colleague, Professor Skara. Her normal field expeditions never last more than a few days, but it's been over a week now. I'm afraid something terrible has happened to her.
That doesn't bode well. She could be in trouble.
Don't worry, I'll find her.
Oh, that would be wonderful. The last place Professor Skara said she was going is the General Atomics Galleria. I'll mark it on your mapping device. There. Look, if you find her, could you tell her to come home?
Right. Weapons workbench don't need. Right. Okay. Where now? Right, let's head out. This can't be it. It probably is. Yeah, it looks like it. It's got a giant Mr. Handy, so...
Number 12. Welcome to the General Atomics Galleria. You must be our new supervisor.
That's right.
Splendid. Well, let me be the first to welcome you to your new assignment. Once you've had a chance to get settled in, you should report to the director. His office is located in the statue in the center of the plaza. The Galleria is currently closed to the public, but staff and employees are permitted on the grounds, of course. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to assist you. 16.
That's all.
Very well. Enjoy your visit.
All employees,
17.
report
General
suspicious
Atomics.
behavior to the director immediately.
Number for faster service. Number 18.
Any deviation from standard operating procedures must be authorized by the director.
I don't want to anger them. Not if I can help it.
20.
Nuclear protection on a budget.
Remember, you are the pride of General Atomics.
That's not what I want. That's what I want.
Be on the lookout for thieves, trespassers, and communists.
Always be on the lookout for communists.
All right, maggot. Step forward. Slowly. Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat? Hold it right there. I've been monitoring your approach. Impressive. Very impressive. For a low-life criminal.
I'm reporting in, as ordered.
Reporting in? Wait, the grand reopening? Are you Grand Reopening Supervisor 18 Alpha? You're late.
Yes, that's right.
Manual authorization of the grand reopening requires authentication, so I'm going to need to see your ID. Sir.
Wait, manual activation? Is there any other kind?
Irrelevant. Now awaiting manual activation. Please present your employee ID.
I don't have to show you anything.
Unacceptable! The Galleria is closed! You were warned!
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Dee 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 dee. Okay. Got to reload while we wait. Let's have a bit of an explore first before we go inside. Ah, that counts as stealing. Alright. Let's have a good explore. Go.
Got it.
Yeah, all kinds of stealing, and I'm not going to steal. I'm a little goody two-shoes. Yeah.
Wonderful! You're just in time for today's product demonstration. Right this way.
No, thank you.
Nice.
Back to hell. Our dependent line of Mr. Handy Household Robots will free you from the drudgery of housework forever. From chores to childcare, errands to entertaining, no task is too big for Mr. Handy to handle. And our models are legendary for their reliability and durability. Proper servicing for Mr.
Yeah, whatever.
Lasts a lifetime.
Not this.
That's it.
Take the caps.
Yes.
Bit of radiation around here, isn't there? Yeah, this is all going to count as stealing, isn't it?
Certainly wasn't expecting something like this.
Me neither.
Let's try this again.
Yeah, this is all going to count as stealing, isn't it? Let's head inside. Ooh. Loot your corpse. Right.
I'm sorry, sir. With the lanes closed, we're not opening for business today.
Okay. Definitely no one up here.
Careful. The illumination levels are below minimum safety level.
It's hardly marvelous. Very now. Don't stand still.
Okay. Ah.
Excuse me, Professor Scara?
Excuse me, but this is a private research site. If you're here to study these robots, I'll have to insist you relocate to somewhere else.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Oh, well, that puts an entirely different spin on everything, doesn't it? My name's Professor Scara, and in answer to what I expect to be your next question, Professor is my first name, not my title. The whole thing's rather complicated. Perhaps I'll explain it to you sometime.
I'm certain that would be an interesting tale.
So, now that I've formally introduced myself, perhaps you'd care to tell me why you're here.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to ask for your help.
How very interesting. I wasn't aware that you people ever asked for anything. While I'm flattered that the Brotherhood of Steel would find me useful, I can't help but be wary of your methods and motivations. Perhaps if you were more specific, we could come to some kind of a mutual understanding.
We need your expertise to get Liberty Prime back online.
Liberty Prime? Where have I heard that before? Oh, yes. I believe it's some kind of an enormous robot. Intriguing as it sounds, I'm afraid my work at General Atomics isn't complete. Perhaps you could come back another time.
Maybe this'll change your mind.
Intriguing. So, your technicians must use these to calibrate Liberty Prime's internal power system. It's quite an ingenious little device, but it could use some work. All right, you've got a deal. I'll wrap up my collecting trip and meet you at your headquarters. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a few loose ends to tie up before I leave.
Okay.
This area's obviously been abandoned for quite some time.
I mean... Oh. Let's unlock this. Looks like it's the second R. Oh, this is the... It could be the E or the D. Let's try... No. Well, that is right, so it probably is the E.
Yes.
Oh. No, it's just...
Anything useful on that terminal?
Nope, just law. I'm gonna go... Oh, that's back here. And this is... Okay. Caps. Nothing really worth it. Nuka-Cola bottle. Some actual Nuka-Cola. Okay. Well, let's head back. Go speak to Proctor Ingram. I think we cleared out everything here that we need to worry about. Alright. Oh. Those would be the wrong keys. Ah, there she is.
Ingram?
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Professor?
You call this a good start? This poor thing's memory core was completely corrupted. Haven't you people ever heard of inertial dampeners? Titanium shock casing? It won't be easy, but I should be able to make a few modifications and get his basic functions online. If you can keep your inept scribes from slowing me down.
Charming, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Skara's worth all the aggravation. I've never seen someone so proficient with Prime's power systems. She's already saved us weeks, maybe months of work. In fact, we're ready for you to start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
All right, Ingram. Enough with the school lessons. Here's a list of materials you'll need, and the plans to make the actuators.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Okay. Okay, a high-powered magnet, right. Oh, they said hospitals. Yeah. Let's go look for let's go look around the hospital and see if we can find one. Yeah. I think I've already cleared this place out, so it should just be a matter of running around and having a look. If not, there's a couple of other hospitals around I can check.
Facilities like this were funded by privately owned corporations, more interested in making a profit than helping mankind.
Yeah, but they got the job done. I need to spend my perk, don't I? Right. So I need 2 more points in agility. Can't open the card. Oh, damage resistance and energy resistance when I'm sprinting. That's right. I don't want to go upstairs just yet. Take the buff out. Sell that. People always want drugs.
Going up. Ground floor.
This area
Ground
seems to
floor.
be in disarray.
Alright.
Going up. Basement.
Yeah. Oh, I missed this. protectron was. Okay. So looking at X-rays here, that means there must be an X-ray machine. Those.
Going down. Basement. Basement.
Okay.
Going down. Second floor.
This is a ward. All right.
Got it.
Anything else?
This place would illustrate here. Fortunately, my training prevents. Wait, what was that?
Right. Alright. Cool, I'll take those mentats. Apparently I didn't do too good a job of exploring this place. I don't remember this elevator.
Going down. Basement. Please remain. Please stand clear. This is now a free fire zone.
Okay. Anything else down here before I move on? No. Ooh. There's a lot of bullets here for a hospital. Anywhere else I can go? Someone's obviously been using this as some sort of hideout. I don't think there's anywhere else I can go. Oh. Okay. Let's head back. And the map wants me to go outside. And it wants me to go all the way up to that hospital. Right. And here was me thinking any hospital would do.
Feeling anxious? Overstimulated? Try smoking a refreshing cigarette. Dispensers are located on most patients.
Okay. Oh, and the loading screen of doom. Alright. It wants to. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to call it an episode here. As always, I want to thank you all for watching. You know how YouTube works.